Chili! Is that where I'm going? Through there?
Biometric authentication complete. Please state your business. Acknowledged. Reinitializing Circus Tower systems. Searching for Elidibus entity.
Oh, he's like in the system.
Target located in subterranean core power accumulator. Projecting image.
My home. My friends. No more than a dream. Oh.
More than a dream. What?
You. Why have you awakened me? I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac. You must explain all.
He's just trapped here. Can't get out either.
So, he is fallen, and my brethren's souls returned to the star. The doom we sacrificed so much to prevent is come again. Old burdens now yours to bear. But if this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elidibus, have a duty to fulfill. Your unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the Convocation. Such knowledge as I have, I will share.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm sorry. Feel bad right now. Feel bad.
Why apologize for receiving a favor of the defeated? If it sits ill, consider it payment for freeing Lord Zodiac from servitude. Where to begin? Ah, the end. Your understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own. The decay first took root where the currents were weakest. Yes, a conclusion drawn by him, Fandaniel.
Oh, wait, what?
Not the him of here and now,
Right.
but as I knew him.
Long ago. What?
Long ago. Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure. Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final days. And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation, so consumed by self-loathing and hate. Elpis. Yes, the name is familiar to me. Yet I know it not as a flower, but a place.
What?
A testing facility for determining which of our creations were fit to be released into the world. Many worked there, and before joining the Convocation and assuming the title of Fandaniel, he was their chief. He was Hermes. That is all I know. The crystals tell little of the lives the 14 led prior to their induction. Elpis itself would tell even less. Nary a ruin has survived.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait. I saw you there. In Elpis. No. I did not. But I did. I did. A lingering trace of impossibility. And a truth that fills my heart. My memories remain clouded, I fear. However, they have revealed to me one possible course. You must travel to Elpis, to the time when Hermes served as its chief.
The time? How are we supposed to go back in time?
In glimpsing the Exarch's memories, not only did I make his summoning magic mine own, I also mastered the workings of this tower.
Yes?
Which, having absorbed my empowered essence, now harbors an abundance of energy. As such, I believe I can deliver you unto the past.
Oh my
Unto
god!
that place and that precise moment. Given the eons that must be traversed, the gateway will not be fully formed. Your form will be less tangible still than those warriors of light I had summoned. In all likelihood, none will be able to see or hear you. Yet even should you manage to interact with others, you will be unable to effect meaningful change.
Okay.
For the reality you wish to save, the reality to which you must return, exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present. Cannot unmake the sorrow and suffering fated to come.
Good. I would have hated
In
it.
full knowledge
That
of
was
this,
true.
will you still entrust your life to your foe and make the journey?
Okay. I would not have been happy with that. Interesting. So we're gonna be kind of
Very
like
well.
a shade of
I
sorts.
shall cast you unto the river of time. Let this be my final act.
We're literally level 86.
You must input the commands. I no longer have the authority. First, you must reconfigure the systems, that the tower's ether may be channeled for the magic.
This is the floating place. Elpis.
The preparations are complete. The gateway will soon open. Return at once to the ocular.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. I did not expect to be going here right
All
now.
appears to be in order. The ether flows unimpeded. The magic should consume every last mote of my essence. Why are you surprised? Did I not say that this will be my final act? Lord Zodiac is no more. There is nothing for me here. The ones I love and long to see again are waiting in that promised land, beyond memory and dream. Now go, warrior of light. Go, and do not look back. Well, Hythlodaeus, I take my leave of you. Yours is the mantle of the last of us. May you have the joy of it, the burden, and the solitude.
Hermes.
It falls to you now. You and your champion to save our star.
The messenger. Messenger god. There's other things too. We go again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Aetheryte-like device? Much like the phantoms you encountered in Lamentorum and recreated Amarat, it would seem you have made it to your destination. You can't hear me, because you gesticulate wildly and shout all manner of greetings and obscenities, but the man does not so much as a glance in your general direction. Oh my god, what am I going to open up to? I suspect this door leads outside, but how to open it?
And here we are, Elpis. Well, well, how rare to receive you in person. To what do we owe the honor? Oh, just a few odd tasks. We'll be here a while.
Oh my god.
You're welcome to stay as long as you see fit, of course.
Emet?
As a matter of procedure, however, I must ask that you kindly remove your masks.
Is that Azam?
Come now. Is this truly necessary? Surely you can tell who we are.
Who you are, perhaps, but I am far less infamous. Regardless, if we do not follow protocol, 'tis our hosts who would be held accountable. So, please, do favor us with your handsome face.
Maybe that's Hythlodaeus?
Satisfied?
That's Emet.
I thank
okay.
you for your cooperation.
That's his
You are
face
free
too.
to go about your business.
The other person sounded like Emet too. Maybe it's the same voice actor, but different people.
By the by, you see it too, yes?
Okay, I think that's Hythlodaeus, because that's who was in that last cutscene.
I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about.
See it too? He knows.
That's
I think
odd.
Does he know we're here?
It's right here. A bit thin in the ether, but there's no mistaking it. The color of its soul is almost identical to Azem's. Do you suppose he created it? Rather unusual for a familiar to have a soul, though.
Don't ask me. All I know is that it's trouble. Doubly so if it's his spitting image. So let's leave it be. Come now.
Right. Azem is kind
It's
of.
trying to say something, but it's literally too intangible to form words.
Hythlo and.
Why don't you give it some
Emet.
ether? Spare a snifter of your bounteous reserves.
Who do you take me for?
Why, a dear friend, of course. One who wouldn't let acts of kindness, such as my accompanying him on errands to far-flung outposts, go unrewarded.
I suggest you close your eyes, or this may be unpleasant. You may open your eyes.
Oh, you even adjusted its size.
The better to indulge your whim. This way, it will be easier to communicate.
How very thoughtful of you. And may I applaud your artful reinforcement. Without further ado then. Greetings! I am Hythlodaeus, Chief of the Bureau of the Architect. Sulking beside me is the most honorable Emet Selk of the Convocation of 14. And how might we address you, my new friend? A fine name. And I'm pleased to see you understand our words. So, tell us, whence have you come? The thinness of your essence suggests you weren't created here.
Well, I'm not their size. How did I not miss that?
You do not know? Or cannot say?
Yeah, I can't.
Allow me to ask a different question then. What brings you here?
I want to learn about Elpis. I want to learn about Elpis. I'm here to seek out Hermes, but I can do that on my own.
Well now, the same as us. Perhaps Azim wished to come too, but had to settle for a familiar.
If he truly wished to be here, then he would be.
Right you are.
I want to meet Azim. Really
My
badly.
apologies if we've given offense. The two of us can discern the color of souls, you see, and yours happens to resemble that of a friend. And with your purpose matching our own besides, we jumped to a hasty conclusion. We are here to speak with Hermes, the chief overseer of this facility, which we also intend to tour in order to gain greater insight into the man's work.
Experiments, just
We,
like...
I say,
Wow.
though this is
okay.
Emet Selk's charge. I am here only to serve as his guide. And I should be happy to serve as yours as well, by way of an apology for the misunderstanding.
Wait, are you suggesting that we bring it along on official business? This thing we know next to nothing about?
If you harbor suspicions, better to keep it close than leave it to its own devices. Wouldn't you agree?
I'm so happy right now.
Besides, having a mysterious life form in tow is the norm rather than the exception here. Welcome, my friends, to the testing ground of creation at Heaven's Edge, Elpis.
This presence.
Oh my god! Is that Hermes? Hermes?
Hermes!
No.
Visitors! We have visitors!
That's Hermes.
What secrets are you hiding, I wonder?
Oh my god! Look at this! Oh my god! This isn't the last map! This is not the last map in the game. This is not the last... May I tell you right now, unless this is a trick, not the last map in the game. They keep doing this. They're like, Zodiac's the first boss, and this is not the last map. And it's foggy, I can't even see it. I'm so upset. Oh my god. La 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 la. And this is how they emulated this place. Like So as its law is like an emulation of it's like them because Emet created Alag, so this is that's probably a reflection in his mind of this place. And then of course, you know, finding Amon and then saying like, you know, you remind me of, you know, you're a master experimenter. I don't feel like I'm in the same universe. I feel like I've opened up another game, and it just hasn't hit me in the same way.
Huh. You are...
Oh my god, this is so weird.
Oh. Different. You're different too. You and me. We're alike. Friends. I want to be... Wait. Please. Wait. Greetings and salutations. Can you hear me? Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, and know your thoughts. May we please be friends? May we please be friends?
Ah, I see you found him.
Hythlodaeus. It's been a while. Too long, I think.
Yeah, that's
Too long
that's
indeed
the
for
voice.
close collaborators. On this blessed occasion, I bring not only myself, but others who long to speak with you.
You are of the Convocation.
Emet Selk at your service. Do I have the honor of addressing Hermes, Chief Overseer of Elpis?
You do. You have traveled far for it.
Given your facility's purpose, its remote location is something of a necessity. Would that I didn't have to rely upon a guide.
Oh, you wound me. Have I not ever been an attentive and helpful friend? But moving along to more agreeable company, this one we chance to... Well, you certainly have her attention. Is she one of yours, Hermes?
Her name is Meteion. It means shooting star.
If I may make an observation, her ether is terribly thin. I fear she might dissipate at any moment. Nor do I believe you've made a submission to the Bureau. I would remember such a concept if you had.
I haven't, as you say. I judged it too early. She's a pet project of mine, still undergoing preliminary testing. But rest assured that I will attend in person ere long.
There's a
Very well.
thin.
Being an authority on flying life forms, I appreciate that you are exacting in your work. I shall look forward to your submission.
If we have finished with the perfunctory chit-chat, I would discuss official matters. By my coming, I trust you already anticipate the subject.
I have an inkling, yes. Please wait to the main building yonder. I shall join you as soon as I've returned these creatures to their homes.
What?
What's wrong, Hermes?
The Nemestoma is missing.
I may have found it. A creature with the self-same ether as those there, nestled in the boughs of a tree outside the grounds.
In a tree.
You're saying they can climb with their sorry excuses for limbs?
The fashion has been to imbue aquatic creatures with the power of flight, ever since the words of Meteion created a sky-swimming fish.
I want to ride it on a mount, a giant version of it.
The Ambistomas too can fly, if only slightly, and they could conceivably climb a tree. Whether they can come down safely, however. Excuse me.
I'll help too.
And what are we supposed to do with this lot?
May I suggest we split up? If you would be so good as to assist Hermes, Emet, Selk and I shall keep an eye on these adorable creations in the meantime.
Oh my god. So surreal.
This appears to be the place. And here is where we part ways.
No.
We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins.
I'll tell you. I'll defeat you later.
What? Will I have to remove you by force?
I'm staying. I have important things to say to him as well.
Yes, I'm sure your business with Hermes is quite pressing. You may speak with him to your heart's content after ours is concluded.
No, I want to listen. You listen.
I do not object to his attendance.
Yay!
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Oh well, get over it.
Perhaps.
Get over Emet.
But I believe he can be trusted. Meteion would not have taken to him so quickly otherwise. Moreover, the presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
As you wish, then. Behave yourself. Do you hear?
So, it's finally happened, then.
Aye. Van Daniels declared his intention to step down and named you as his preferred successor. In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the Convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure. And above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation. I understand that you and Fandaniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all. I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
I did. He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the Convocation?
No, it's not that. For a humble researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No. What troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Fandaniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the Star?
Of his own volition, yes, like so many others have before him.
Return to the Star? Does that mean die?
Well now, that's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis? Mankind is the life of Aetheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance. In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today. To return to the star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. A choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world. And when they depart upon this journey, it is beautiful, always.
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty. Our office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom. Mayhap you feel Fandaniel's deeds do not warrant his return. Yet you should know his accomplishments as well as any. During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts. And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
I know of all this. I do. It's just, I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all. Oh no, I've made her upset. Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteion outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
I want to listen to more. No, don't say yes. I don't know. Maybe I want to talk to them. I like the emotions we're connecting there. Emotional energy. Hermes gets sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am. Oh my god. How he made me. This is so cool. This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me and project my emotions to others in return. I am not actually speaking to you in your mind. Rather, you are converting my emotions into words and intentions. A process performed subconsciously by intelligent life forms. This ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with intelligent beings. I wonder if that was her voice we heard, saying something strange.
Amazing, is it not? The Ampelos, one of our newest subjects.
Hungry Ampelos.
So, how are we coming along?
Oh, the flowers! Get the flowers!
This place is Elpis. Those flowers. Elpis.
So it's named, the flower is named after the
Entelekis.
city.
Like me.
Entelekis? They can feel the emotion?
They are a product of Elpis, and so named for their birthplace. A happy accident, born of the hands of a former researcher who loved beautiful blossoms. Unique for how they change color,
Voilà.
to reflect the emotional state of those nearby. Though be it here or elsewhere, they are seldom seen in any hue save purest white.
Reflect the emotional state, you say? By what means do they achieve this?
In creation, there exists an energy wholly apart from ether, one driven by emotions. In like manner to how we manipulate ether, this flower is subject to the influence of said energy. While it has no will of its own, it is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feeling.
Akasha. Though I'm not familiar with the term, your description suggests it is the self-same energy.
Let's pause for a second.
Dynamis, we call it.
Dynamis.
And those entities like the Elpis flower that have the ability to interact with this energy, converting emotions into tangible phenomena, are Entelekis.
That's me! That's me! An Enteleki!
That you are, my dear. And no ordinary one at that, but the first possessed of free will.
And those entities like Elpis flower that have the ability to interact with this energy, converting emotions into tangible phenomena. What? What I'm thinking real, like, I'm, oh my god.
Wait, a form of energy other than ether? Dynamis?
Well, even he doesn't know.
I've never heard of such a thing.
having to go through slowly because I'm trying to make sure I understand everything.
Hardly surprising. Dynamis cannot be seen, much less felt. And though its existence has long been theorized, we had no proof until the flower's serendipitous creation.
Wow.
What's more, dynamis is far weaker than ether. Under normal circumstances, its effects are drowned out by the latter. On account of which, beings comprised of and reliant upon the ether, like you and I, are unable to make practical use of dynamis. 'Tis a truly esoteric thing, known to but a select few scholars.
Intriguing. Then, given the limitations you described, why create Meteion?
Our star, Aetheris, is especially rich in ether, so much so that its name is derived from it. However, when we consider all energy in existence here and in the vast space beyond, dynamis may account for as much as 68.3%. The more abundant form by far. Were we able to control it, we could open the door to limitless possibilities. 'Tis not unlike a gently flowing stream, unable to break through the dam of ether barring its path. But if we could imbue the stream with the vigor of a raging river...
Sounds bad.
Not that I have such grand ambitions. Nay, I merely wish to create a being that could traverse the great expanse. The relative scarcity of ether beyond the bounds of this star was a concern. And so, I looked to another source of energy by necessity.
That being dynamis. No wonder her ether is so thin.
Precisely.
Mine's also thin.
Yours is thin too.
Mine,
Like an entelechy. Like me.
Oh my god.
So, are we the same?
Oh my god.
Entelecchies.
It's true. We just creations, all of us. Ah. Well, I have been known to transcend my limits with nothing but determination. I'm thin, it's because Emet Sulk didn't do a proper job. I don't know if Emet's... Ay. I want to say that, but like... I should say...
That sounds more akin to the desperate flailings of a wild beast when facing imminent death.
A deficit of ether alone does not an entelechy make. It would, however, make it easier for you to interact with dynamis. And limited though its influence may be, this quality could prove the difference between victory and defeat. You do well not to underestimate it. Oh dear. I'd forgotten about the poor fella. You must excuse me a moment while I go and verify a few more things.
If you like that video, there is more right over there. And if you want even more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to like and let me know what you thought below, or any suggestions of what you'd like to see in the future. And if you'd like to support my content, I do live stream on Twitch, and I do have a Patreon and a Ko-Fi. All of that information is in the description below. All right, y'all, keep spreading the power of friendship around the world, and I will see ya real soon.